What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? I am on my way to school right now. Let's see. I'm on my way to school right now. I'm in my car actually on Highway 80 right now. But anyways, in this video, I wanted to talk about something that was kind of on my mind to talk about, and I wanted to talk about falling in love with Jesus. You know, and I just want to talk about how I fell in love with Jesus. Well, if you look at my other video, I was talking about how I got saved. Now, the way that a person falls in love with Jesus is once they experience God's love, things like that, you know. And so the way I fell in love with Jesus is basically, well, the process was like this. Okay, I came out the world of sin, and on November 29, 2009, that's when I got saved. And when I got saved, I felt free. I felt very free because that load of sin that was weighing on my back from all the previous, from my previous, life was on my back. And when I got saved, I gave it out. I gave my life to Christ. God erased all my sin, and that's how felt free and felt the weight lifted off. So anyway, as time progressed, after I got saved, I started, getting more into God. Like, as far as my music goes, and I'm big on music. I love music, but as far as my music goes, on my MP3 player, I was listening to a lot of gospel songs that I really didn't listen to when I was in the world. So I was listening to actually a lot of word worship songs and stuff, like a lot of stuff like Kirk Franklin. That like a couple of the songs that I was listening to was like Kirk Franklin, that "Don't Cry" song. Also, another song from Kirk Franklin is called "Always." I used to love that song, and also I was listening to that song. Well, I think the name is called "Sovereign God" by Marette Brown. I think, yeah. So, anyways, in high school, that's when I got saved. When I was in high school, I was 18, and every day, we had Votech, and I rode on the bus to Votech, and I would sit by myself. There wasn't a lot of folks up on the bus. I wasn't anti-social or anything like that, but I would sit on the bus, on the seat by myself to myself, and I'll be listening to my MP3 player going up there. And as time progressed, I was listening to a lot of gospel music, a lot of worship songs and things like that. And actually, it would be times where I would be on the bus and I would be listening to a good worship song. And this was actually before I got filled with the Holy Ghost. I was still saved, but I was getting God a lot. And so I would listen to a lot of worship songs, and my mind would be on God through the worship songs, because I would be to myself and wouldn't nobody really be bothering me. And it would be times where I would be on the bus and I would actually feel like, it would actually feel like my body is lifting up, like the bus is finna go into the sky or something. It was an amazing experience. Literally, the bus was not floating. That's not what I'm saying, but and my body was not floating. But what I'm saying is, like, that's the feeling that I got because I was getting more into God. And so through the worship songs and through the music and through, get my mind on God after I got saved, that's when I started, falling in love with Christ. And also what caused me to fall more in love with Christ is when the trials and tribulations started to come. That's something that every true Christian experiences in life. When they after they get saved, they experience the trials and tribulations, because trials and tribulations come after you get saved. So when the trials and tribulations came in my life after I got saved, what I was going through, and And as God brought me out of my troubles and everything, that taught me how to trust in God and how to trust in God for things that I'm going through and how to get out of my problems and things like that. But that was basically the process of how fell in love with Christ and stuff. And and as time kept going, and as time going now, I'm experiencing more of Christ, and my love is getting more deeper and more deeper for God and stuff. And so I just wanted to share that little story with y'all while I'm on the road driving. There's no really specific reason why I'm recording while I'm driving, but that's just something I wanted to do. So thank y'all for watching. I'm finna stop the video.